Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. It is a chilly May 1st. However, it's still a beautiful, beautiful morning. It looks like there was a light frost. I'm not sure. But things still look good. And I'm going to give you a quick run around the garden, a tour, so that you can see it while everything is still and quiet this beautiful May 1st, a beautiful sunny day here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Here in my side border, which I call my urban cottage garden area, the purple tulips have definitely opened up and are showing their color, and I love them with the pink, that deep purple with the light pink tulips. It looks really nice. I also have some cream tulips here that have opened up as well. These tulips are from last year, and they are looking really good. They came back. I did not add any additional tulips here, but I'm so glad to have these that are looking so good here in this front bed. It is a nice combination. I think that I'm going to add more tulips next year to this bed in the cream, pink, and purple color scheme. Of course, I have red tulips here in my garden, and they've come back from last year. Now, these are a special tulips, and I don't see many of them. Those were more like the angelic tulips, I think they're called. But the one that I really like this one. I love that look. Here's another one. There is one in the back there too that is very pretty as well. So I guess they all work together, making the area beautiful with these wonderful tulips on the first day of May. The yellow tulips are pretty. I like those light colors, the soft colors, pastels. And you can see here that my alliums are getting larger. They're growing up. And soon we will have the purples from the alliums. And all of the other perennials coming in this border. Very pretty. I am happy to see my peony coming in, both of them. And I do see some buds on them, so we will have some peony flowers, and they're really growing in and becoming very prominent in this area of the garden. I have some in a hidden section in the back that I need to transplant and move up here so that we can enjoy them, because they're being hidden by the euonymus and other shrubs. But I'm glad that these are here. The other thing that we have to look forward or plant is the lilac bush. There are a lot of buds on the lilac bush, so that we're going to have a good display from the bush. And I just like how these shrubs are coming together with the euonymus, the knockout rose bush, the lilac bushes. Looks really nice here in the bed. The red tulips have opened up here on the front border bed. It's right at the front of the house, and it's really pretty to see the red tulips here because they blend in so well with the red brickwork of my home and the sidewalks and borders here and walkways. So it just adds a nice accent, a spring look. And I love the fact that this section has received some fresh compost so that it's ready for planting. It's a beautiful thing. And on this side, we have the red tulips, but the yellow tulips have shown up as well. Those yellow tulips have been here for such a very long time in my front border here. And every year they come back. They definitely have perennialized here with the red tulips. As I walk into the backyard, the back garden, we do see the tulips here in the different beds. I did not plant a lot of tulips like I did the year before, so these are the ones that have returned, and they're looking very good. Sometimes less is more, I think. And they pop up like surprises in the garden, I think. I did put a lot more of my energy into the daffodils in the back, which are still looking really nice back there. But this May is, the emphasis is on the tulips. Now these tulips returned and they look good. Just enough pink. The pink and red I think look good together here. And these tulips here were planted last year. I like this color. It's more on the pink side or the fuchsia side of red versus on the red or the more orangey red like this one. It's very gentle. I do love it. And I love the sun shining on the grass. It's just beautiful to be out here early in the morning. on this May Day. You can see the dew on the grass, and it's causing it to shimmer. Now this bed, I didn't do a lot of work on this bed because we're going to be doing some changes. I'm hoping to create this bed as my cut flower garden, to put a lot of zinnias and other cut flowers in this bed. But I'm happy to see the tulips show up here. Those red tulips have been there for years and years. I would say a good 15 years or so. They're one of the early tulips that I planted in this garden when I started gardening in this section here. You can see them here too as well. Of course, my daffodils in the back. Sometimes it's just like one red tulip in a bed or in a section. So I think what I might do next year is just get a lot of red tulips and just add them in beds. Since red seems to come back much more easily than the others. These pink look good too. I think it's the style. I think it's the Darwin tulips that tend to return. You can hear a lot of planes. I don't know, for some reason this Sunday morning, May 1st, a lot of the planes are just overhead. Now, this is my hydrangea, Neon blue. I don't know if these buds will produce flowers because it did look like there was a light frost. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping for the best. But in the meantime, I do like how it looks here with the pachysandra surrounding it and other ground covers. You could actually see the fern coming up there. Yeah. The ground covers in my garden just take up a lot of beautiful space, and I love to see them throughout the garden. Some more red tulips. I don't know where these planes are coming from. I do know they're coming from Logan Airport. Interfering with my morning. But it's still so beautiful. I cannot complain. Now here you can see a patch of lily of the valley sprouting up, as well as the ground cover bleeding hearts. That's just naturalized here, and also the bishop weeds. So it's going to really cover this space. By the end of May, it will really be beautiful in this bed. It'll be filled. You won't see any soil at all. Filled with ground covers. I do love this tulip. I don't know. It seems like they had a difficult time coming up. It may be the location here, But I see 3 of them returning. I had planted a lot of tulips here before in the past, and well, it's good to see these few. This bed is filling out. Check out the robin. The birds have really been enjoying the garden. I've seen so many different types of birds in my garden. They have been nesting in and just enjoying all of the things that the garden has to offer. And that makes me very happy because they're always singing and making a lot of noise and chirping in the garden. So you can see a lot of the perennials have been coming in. This looks really good. It's filling out nicely. In this side border or garden area, there is that one yellow tulip this year. Usually get a lot of them, but what I am impressed with is the amount of lemiatris, I think it's called, and also there is a peony that I had planted a long time ago, just a little piece that I put there, and it has returned. I love the color. I love this arrangement here, and I think it just looks really nice. So that is something to think about, maybe getting some of that yellow to add with the lambian. And this whole area just looks very, very pretty. I love it. And I did plant red tulips here, and they have returned. Not this year, but I think a couple of years back when I was into the red. I love how this the ground covers, and the plants have really filled in nicely here in this garden. I have a stilby, that's the mustard, the wild mustard. I have the perennial, I can't remember what it's called, but it's really good. This is euonymus, but it's more like a trailing euonymus. Some of my hostas are coming up. Sir Francis Williams hostas. Then also here I have bee balm, which is going to be a red bee balm, beautiful, coming in there, and other ground covers coming in with variegated grasses. And this is my hydrangea, and like these tulips. Now these tulips have been here forever, and they are just in the middle of this hydrangea. But I just like how it looks there. Very pretty. I love this corner. These tulips too have come back, which is really amazing because I planted them about 5 years ago, and now they're showing up, which is beautiful. Now this is an apple tree. I have not received any apples from it yet, and I bought this tree from Lowe's, and it's about 5 years old now. It's been a while, so I'm still waiting to see if I'll get any blooms from it. It's called Grow Your Own, Enjoy Your Harvest, Taste Red Urban Apple Tasty Red. And I got it half price. I mean, it's a beautiful plant, but I would like to get some apples from it. And here's the other one, because they said that it needed at least 2 to make sure that it can pollinate one another. And this is the tangy green urban apple. I love its leaves. Hopefully eventually it will bloom. I do have another apple tree in the other section, and I do see some blooms there. I think with the Macintosh. These were early tulips over here, and they're about to fade now. This is the section that I gave most of my attention to last fall, planting these tulips. And so I'm glad that they're showing up. At first I was kind of concerned, but I think that they are late tulips. So they're going to give me a good May showing here in this bed, which is fantastic. I'll have some really good color here. The rose bushes are doing really well that I planted here. They look really good. And I am so impressed with my daffodils and these white tulips here. And this spirea, oh, I would love to get another one and plant it in, because this corner has been just fantastic. I really like how this turned out. And this side is going to show up and show out for May. Yay! Now on the other hand, this side really, I am not disappointed. I am so satisfied with these tulips. And these white tulips here, they glow at night. It is so pretty to see them. What a beautiful, beautiful mix between the two. And I love this style of tulips, the Darwin style. So next year, I do not think I'm going to put a lot of effort in putting tulips in this side. I think I am going to just maybe add some more daffodils, maybe up in this area over here. But I am not disappointed. For a May Day, this is beautiful. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.